Hi, I'm David Davis from Actual Tech Media. We're here at the Competitive Marketing Summit in Denver, Colorado. I'm excited to be joined by Mr. Michael Eckhardt. He was the keynote speaker today, and in my opinion, one of the most exciting presentations of the day. He's the author of Crossing the Chasm 3.0. And how you doing, Michael?
Good. Good to be here, David. Yeah, really a great conference. I'm enjoying meeting a lot of the people, and they all have one thing in common, which is competition that they have in the marketplace. So it's a really great time to hear and learn and apply things from all the different speakers. So honored to be here.
Well, thank you. So first, why don't you just tell us about the book?
Yeah, so this is the third version of the book. If anybody had heard about the first version, Crossing the Chasm came out about 20 years ago. And I'm one of the two managing directors at Chasm Institute. And we updated the book because the examples get old after a while.
Right.
And so we injected 30 new examples in. So Google examples, Facebook, VMware, ones that really help show how do you do the right things in getting to the main marketplace and avoiding the errors that we oftentimes see in Silicon Valley. So really that's the dedication of the book, and also the practice that we do with clients is minimize risk and maximize kind of the traction in going to market quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the things I really enjoyed about your presentation was the use of these stories that you had. I mean, you had examples, but you also have these analogies. And I haven't read the book yet, but I'm excited to do so now because you have all these kind of innovative terms up there. The bowling alley. Tell me some more of them. What do these things represent?
Yeah, we try to not use too many buzzwords because consultants love overdoing that, but we have a few terms for different life cycle stages around early market, which is well understood. And then bowling alley is really the proof of concept. How do you get a new technology, AI or IoT or cloud solutions, from the early adopters into the main marketplace? And we say you got to knock down the bowling pins, segments to do that.
Okay.
And so our work is really helping to score and rate and rank what segments to cross off and avoid, and what application, what industries, what verticals to go after first.
Yeah.
So we've done that about a couple hundred times now with clients.
Okay.
It's been a lot of fun.
And some of the examples you talked about really resonated with me because I'd seen these companies in the news, and I admired their tremendous success, you know, like Harry's Razors or the Dollar Shave Club, but not really understood what made them successful, like what they did different, and then what companies failed and why. Kind of like you brought up the example of the Amazon Fire phone, you know, that you would think, well, if Amazon made it, it would be successful, surely.
Yeah, great Kindle success, why can't this move and parlay into the smartphone success? And it turns out customers see Kindle and smartphones as very different categories.
Yeah.
And they give you no credit, in fact, because you were great at Kindle, that I'm going to buy your smartphone too.
Right.
Plus, on top of that, if you're 4 years late to market, doesn't help either. So part of the premise, David, of the book is you can be too early to market, and that's painful. That's like AI being in the early market for 27 years, like we talked about. Or you can be too late. You can miss. You know, many companies try to catch up with Amazon Web Services and thought, oh, we can catch them, and the answer was no. The train left the station.
Yeah.
The category went to tornado, and you're not on that train, go find something else to do.
Right.
And so unless the major player makes a key mistake, the market's not welcoming new entrants on Main Street in the mature market. So that's really the lessons of the book that we like to bring forth to some very smart teams that we get to work with over the years. It's been really good.
And I think it's great for not only marketers to understand the concepts you talk about in there, but also I think enterprise IT decision makers.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to select a product in their data center that's in the middle of the tornado that might be knocked down, perhaps. You know, they want to select the winner, and when's the best time, and how do you pick the winner, and how do you believe, you know, the marketing hype.
You're bringing up a really good point about, you know, IT being conservative, right?
Yeah.
And the idea that a sales force who's highly successful in the US market is in tornado here, but in markets like Japan, where I was a couple of weeks ago, they're in the chasm. Because their IT is even more conservative and less likely to adopt to a new cloud solution.
Right.
But yeah, geography matters, vertical applications matter. And what we joke about it, but it's not so funny, that people think there's about 100 ways to fail when you go to market. It turns out there's really only 9. And each of those 9 has its own sets of risks to it. Do you have the right whole product? Do you have the right channel? Do you have the right price? And beyond those 9, there's other ways to screw things up, but they're all kind of subsets of those first 9.
Right.
And only one of those is product, which is kind of amazing to us.
Yeah,
that's really the case.
I found that really fascinating.
Yeah.
Well, you made some great points in your keynote presentation. There's a lot more information in the book. I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to read it myself. If you're watching this video, you want to buy the book, where can people find it? Amazon.com?
Yeah, we're on
I assume?
Amazon. We've sold a couple million of these, or 3 million in the last 15 years. We like to joke that it took Harry Potter about a day to sell 3 million books. It took us 15 years, but different kind of book perhaps.
Right.
Also on my LinkedIn page, we've got blogs and videos available for people too if they want to come on and join and link in. Happy to do that as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you
Great.
so much for your
Okay.
time today, Michael.
Good. Thanks, David. All right.
Thank you.
Good.